We'll have to wait and watch if the Prime Minister Narendra Modi, in fact, after his return from the three-nation tour, does take any sort of action at all, does take cognizance of this letter, or it is simply dismissed off as another effort by some voices from the opposition to try and corner the government and embarrass it on its ministers' conduct. Now, moving on, we will, of course, go back to the situation in the valley that is playing out, which remains tense. Srinagar is on the boil after Separatist Masarat Alam's arrest this morning. Visuals, in fact, from Kashmir playing out on your television screens. Massive protests broke out in downtown Srinagar after the Hurriyat hardliner was arrested by Jammu Kashmir Police. Protesters, led by moderate Hurriyat leader Mirwais Umar Farooq, indulged in stone pelting and clashes with the security forces. These protesters are demanding immediate release of Masarat Alam. Meanwhile, the 2611 mastermind Hafiz Saeed has yet again backed Masarat Alam. In his statement, JUD chief Hafiz Saeed from across the border condemned Hurriyat hardliner's arrest and asked the Pakistani government as well to speak up on this issue.
और मसरत आलम की गिरफ्तारी भी हो चुकी है कि देशद्रोह की हरकत करने वाले किसी भी व्यक्ति को माफ नहीं किया जाएगा। बस इतनी बात, एक सेंटेंस में समझता हूं कि अपने लिए पर्याप्त।
Mother of the BJP, in fact, who was a key negotiator when the BJP-PDP coalition government was being tied up, saying that this is simply another of the law and order situations playing out in the ground. Now, also, we spoke to Professor Radha Kumar of the Delhi Policy Group, who also happened to be the former government's interlocutor on Kashmir. Let's listen in to what she had to say.
There's little doubt that they are reacting in a way which is absolutely not going to help any kind of peace process. They're making every kind of peace process far more difficult. And when you have a new government, I would say you should not begin in this way. You should begin by looking at what reforms can be carried out and how you can work to improve the situation in Kashmir, which had gotten much better. If you compare what it was in 2004 or 5 to what it was in 2008-9, it was still, the violence was down hugely, but there was certainly a simmering sense, which is what led to outbursts in 2008, 9 and 10 of human rights. Now, again, you have in trial a similar kind of case of which honestly you should have started the inquiry immediately to find out what exactly happened there.